Let's be honest, most men say too much and mean too little. They try too hard to impress women with fancy words, sweet lines, and emotional oversharing. But what if I told you that the most powerful thing you can say to a woman isn't some pickup line or sweet compliment? It's not, "I love you" or "you're beautiful." Number. The truth is, if you say this one thing with confidence and calm, most women won't be able to resist your presence. Why? Because it triggers something deep in her psychology. Something rare, something that few men know how to tap into. See, in a world where men are always trying to please women, chasing them, and constantly seeking validation, the man who speaks with intention stands out. He doesn't chase, he doesn't beg. He simply makes his presence known with clear, firm, and grounded words. And those words come from a place of strength, not weakness. This is where Stoicism comes in. The Stoic man doesn't speak to impress. He speaks to express. He understands that words mean nothing if they don't come with energy, boundaries, and value behind them. He uses his words wisely, and when he speaks, people listen, especially women. So, in this video, I'm going to share with you a few powerful phrases that, when used with the right mindset, will completely change how women respond to you. They're simple, they're strong, and they're unforgettable. Say them with calmness, mean every word, and watch how her entire energy shifts toward you. This isn't about playing games. It's about standing firm in who you are and letting your words carry the weight of your worth. Ready to learn what to say? Let's dive into it. 1. I'm not here to impress you. I'm here to connect with you. Most men enter conversations trying too hard. They want to win the woman over, so they start acting, pretending, or exaggerating. But women are smart. They feel energy more than they hear words. When you say, "I'm not here to impress you, I'm here to connect with you," it shocks her. Not because it's rude, but because it's rare. You're saying, "I'm not putting you on a pedestal. I'm treating you like a human being, not a trophy." And that, my friend, is powerful. This one sentence flips the dynamic. It removes the pressure from both of you. It shows that you're present, grounded, and not seeking approval. Stoic men don't chase attention. They attract it by being calm, clear, and confident. And when a woman hears this, her walls start to drop. She feels safe, but also curious. She wants to know more about the man who doesn't feel the need to prove himself. This line works because it's real. It comes from self-respect. It says, "I know my value and I'm not performing for you. If we vibe, great. If we don't, that's fine too." Most women never hear this kind of honesty from a man. So when you say it and you mean it, you immediately separate yourself from every other guy she's ever met. Just remember, don't say it with arrogance. Say it with calm. Say it because you truly mean it. You're not desperate for attention. You're grounded in your own presence, and that makes you irresistible. 2. I respect myself too much to chase what isn't meant for me. A woman respects a man who respects himself. When you tell her, "I respect myself too much to chase what isn't meant for me," you're not just giving her a line. You're showing her who you are. You're saying you won't beg, you won't plead, and you won't lower your standards for attention. This is the mindset of a high-value man, and that mindset makes her take you seriously. You're not pushing her away. You're simply drawing a clear boundary. Women may test it. They may try to see how far they can push. But once you make your stance known, they feel it. They either respect it or move on, and both results are in your favor. Because Stoic men don't chase love. They attract it through strength and clarity. You become someone she can't control, and that unpredictability makes you magnetic. When a woman sees you walk away from drama, games, or disrespect, she questions her approach. She may even chase you, not because of manipulation, but because of the energy you carry. You're not afraid to be alone. You're not waiting for validation, and that changes the game entirely. The key here is discipline. Don't just say it, live it. Let your actions reflect your self-respect. When you let go of what doesn't serve you, better energy flows in. And women sense that. They know they can't play with your peace. That's what makes this sentence so powerful. It's a line only real men say and live by. 3. Tell me what drives you, not what distracts you. In a world full of small talk and surface-level conversations, this line is like a thunderclap. When you say, "Tell me what drives you, not what distracts you," you're pulling her into a deeper conversation. You're saying, "I want to know the real you, not your favorite TV show or what you ate for lunch, but what wakes you up in the morning." And that instantly sets you apart. Most men ask safe, shallow questions. They stay in the comfort zone. But you go straight to the core. Women are emotional beings. They want to feel seen, understood, and inspired. When you ask her about her passions instead of her problems, she feels the difference. She feels that you actually care. Not about impressing her, but about understanding her. This line also shows her your mindset. It says you're driven, you care about purpose. You're not here to waste time gossiping or scrolling through distractions. You want depth, and in doing so, you invite her to drop the mask and be real with you. What makes this line work is that it leads to emotional connection. Not many men know how to create that, but when you do, you don't need fancy lines or tricks. She opens up because she feels safe, she feels excited, and most importantly, she feels something rare, presence. Use this line when the moment feels right. Look her in the eye, say it with calm confidence, and listen. You'll be surprised how many women have been waiting to meet a man like that. 4. I don't need you to agree with me. I need you to be real with me. Most people seek approval. They want to be liked, so they avoid conflict, hide their thoughts, and nod along even when they disagree. But you're not like most people. When you say, I don't need you to agree with me, I need you to be real with me, you're giving her something priceless, emotional honesty. You're telling her, be yourself, speak your truth, I can handle it. This sentence builds trust instantly. It tells her that your ego isn't fragile. You don't need her to flatter you or pretend. You value truth over comfort. That's rare, that's stoic, and that's powerful. Women love a man who can handle truth. Why? Because it means he's emotionally strong. He won't fall apart when challenged. He won't explode when someone disagrees. He listens. He stays calm. He learns. That's what makes her feel safe. This line also invites her to be vulnerable. It breaks the fake wall of perfection and allows real connection. She realizes you're not trying to win an argument. You're trying to know her better. And when a woman feels safe to be real, she opens up in ways you never expect. It's not about always agreeing. It's about respecting each other's minds. That's the foundation of a strong relationship. And if she's the right kind of woman, she'll love you for saying it. 5. I value peace more than attention. This simple sentence carries deep meaning. When you say, I value peace more than attention, you're making a powerful statement about your priorities. You're telling her that you're not here to chase clout, likes, or approval. You're here to live a calm, focused, and meaningful life, and that's rare. Most men try to be flashy. They talk loud, act tough, or show off. But women see through that. What really attracts them is the man who doesn't need to be seen, because he already sees himself. This line shows you're emotionally mature. You don't jump into drama. You don't argue just to win. You'd rather walk away than lose your peace. That kind of restraint is powerful. It means you've done inner work. You know who you are. And because of that, you become irresistible. Not just to women, but to anyone who values emotional safety. When a woman hears this and feels your calm presence, she lowers her guard. She knows you won't bring chaos. You'll bring clarity, strength, and peace. That's what makes this line so effective. It doesn't scream. It doesn't beg. It simply stands tall in silence. The truth is, women are not looking for the loudest man in the room. They're looking for the calmest. The one who knows himself. The one who speaks with honesty, not ego. If you say the right words, not to manipulate, but to connect, you unlock something powerful. Words like, I'm not here to impress you. I value peace over attention. And, tell me what drives you, cut through the noise. They don't just make her listen, they make her feel. And in that moment, you become unforgettable. Speak with purpose. Speak with peace. And no woman will ever forget how you made her feel. That's stoic power.